put in that effort really.
A very good morning to everyone who are joining us all around the globe with Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare TV. And we are coming to you live from Coles Cricket Club, Colombo, where the atmosphere is electric and anticipation is high. It's IMC Over-50s World Cup, Zimbabwe Over-50s taking on UAE Over-50s at Coles Cricket Club grounds in Colombo. Here's the team cards, Zimbabwe and UAE. Looking at the Zimbabwe's lineup, Jim White, Mark Hemans, Jason Oyates, Stuart Kaushal, Don Malbo, Mark Wathras, Emlyn Kuhn, Brian Goodwin, Gavin Lindsay, Tim Trombers and Craig Patsons, and as well as UAE, Rafiullah Saeed, Vijay Mehra, Harikwen, Shahzad Ahmed, Bijunale, Rehan Khan, Seen Ranjan, some of an interesting name from a local man, Amjad Khan, BK Kulkarani and Joan Flory.
As we saw in the pitch report, goes for a big shot. There's Amjad that's squeezed off at the top edge and trickles away to the third man boundary for 4 runs.
We are game from. Talking about intent. James. 7.3 overs are done, 16 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Has been a very watchful start from UAE, and that's a lovely hit.
Nickname to have, Zimba.
It is. Comes down the track, goes over. Should be another boundary off the bat of side.
Catch him. As Ranjan goes for that slog over mid-wicket. The mid-wicket fielder was in close. And that's a fumble on the long on boundary, his legs.
Oh my goodness me.
And now that's edged by Ranjan, just past Trombus. We'll take a look at the replay to see as Jim White gets into his 8th over. Driven on the up by Rafiullah. This time heaved over the infield. That's a chance on the...
A lot more watchful than what he was before, and this time clipped off the pads yet again. And that would really allow with the way Nalaka is bowling. But previous delivery was a much better delivery from Nalaka. Yet again he goes fuller and Ranjan goes big.
Positive and very powerful. He has struck a few nasty blows, and as we speak he needed an well complemented partnership. As we speak, Ranjan run up.
Yeah, that's what he tends to do. Oops.
That's lofted down the ground by Ranjan. 123 for 4. Another fuller delivery right on his arc. Feel about Ranjan.
Catch him now.
A partnership means, look at that, Ranjan is 76 and Vijay Mehra 17. Now he gets into the park. Go to the board. It's another big shot. Muscle hands from Ranjan. 5. So Ranjan have to bat until the end of 40th. It's another juicy full toss.
Oh yes, Kevin.
Another juicy full toss dancing down the track. Vijay goes towards the offside, and it was climbed up to 4.6, which is seems to be a good value. This time he goes over the top. It's another brilliant shot outside the off stump. It's really unlucky that time. Lindsay to continue his trot. This was straight away off the mark, the right-hander.
Play the defense right in front of your eye, and that's exactly what you've been doing, and that's a hike over the offside, and that'll be another boundary for UAE. The wicket gets harder and harder under the sun, and
oh yes.
so I don't think there'll be a big problem for Zimbabwe as far as the conditions are concerned.
And I think we just got to keep our heads down, just work hard. I guess reflects the whole attitude of all the people here and the way we've been treated.
Well, another boundary off the bat of Rehan. Again, now whacked on the onside through the gap for another boundary.
But this has still got time for good cricket, old cricket. That's a dream, isn't it? It's why we keep turning out. So if I just get a few runs.
And just as we say that Kastula has broken through Castles, the well-set Vijay, who had been playing that anchor role for so long. It's unfortunate to see him go just 4 runs away from a well-deserved half century. But that takes nothing away from the shift he has put in for his side today. Really consolidating that innings alongside Rehan and Ranjan. And he can walk back with his head held high. The ball kept a little low there from Kastula.
The men's of the Mr. Singles with a 4 or a 6. And that's exactly what he tries to do. He goes big. And yet again,
Time to settle himself under the ball. Was unable to do so. But no harm done as he's struck plumb in front of the very next delivery. And Warhurst has...
and Kulkarni comes down the track. And he goes big. Good so far in this final over. Balls it in front, will be a single. Kulkarni will be on strike for the final delivery.
And yes, that was the last ball, in fact, from Kastula. Umpire dislodges the bails. UAE finished with a very commanding total of 269 for 8. 270 runs will be the target for Zimbabwe. Won't be an easy task, but definitely possible on this wicket, Kevin.
Absolutely a very possible task because the wicket has got better and better by the day has gone. And Zimbabwe should just forget everything that happened on the field and come out to bat with a good intent.
Sri Lanka's number 1 sports channel Papare TV, as we are witnessing the battle between over-50s from the other end as well, but they've gone with pace in the very first overs. Oh, clean bowled straight through the gates and castled him.
He played it across. The ball just skidded through onto the stumps.
Mark Heyman's the new batter. Oh, that's a slight appeal from the ball as it's sliding down the leg side.
And Kulkarni goes and bowls in front.
In the first, yes,
He bowled all of his 9 overs in a stretch.
Yep, and he was the pick of the bowlers for Zimbabwe. We've seen a run out here. Hoping that he can bat at least until about the 30th over, and the others can bat around him. If Zimbabwe are to get close to that total, as that's fumbled at the catching extra cover.
He has started pretty well.
Yes, 1 for 9 after 3.3 overs. As that's a cut away by Lindsay. Full and lofted over extra cover. Short and wide and cut away by Lindsay. That's a racing away to the boundary at cover point.
Would give them more time, and and with those loopy off spinners, they would have more time. And as we speak,
that's another run out, second run out of the Zimbabwean innings.
Slighter delivery and it's hammered across long on and it's taken. And there goes another wicket.
Lindsay pushes his towards leg side, and another boundary. Lindsay and Oates. The target is 270 this time. Straight over the fielder's head and straight to the fielder. This time UAE takes the advantage of that flying delivery. The last ball coming up from June. This time outside the off stump, played brilliantly.
The opposite, he's really put in that effort really. And just as we say that, John has broken through the defense of the Zimbabwean skipper. Yes, Rehan to continue this time, flights it up nicely, inviting the big shot from Oates, who punches down the ground quite handsomely and bisects. And Oates whacks that one away towards mid-wicket in the gap. And wide outside the off-stump, lofted over the covers by Jason Oates.
Just a myth, I guess.
And just as we were talking about, yes, no one expected this performance from the UAE, as that's hammered back at Amjad. But yes, Hari Krishnan too has been quite decent with the ball. He struck Parsons in front, but one delivery to survive for him. And he struck in front of the wickets, and yes, that is.
And this is the match summary. UAE put into bat first by Zimbabwe after Zimbabwe captain Goodwin